Lately, I started checking out watches that I wanted to own when I was younger, and I came across this one. It's no wonder that it is a Casio, as I could barely afford it back in the day. Well, now that I have it, I see why it caught my attention in the first place. This is not a watch that is supposed to attract a lot of people, but I do find it very interesting. This is the Casio WS-1500H in blue. It is a sub $30 watch on Amazon. As usual, links are in the description in case you are interested. This is part of the Casio fishing gear line. It is somehow supposed to tell you when it's the best time to go fishing. It is not a G-Shock, although it does look like one. It still feels very sturdy and capable. The materials used for this watch are what you'd expect from a budget Casio. Resin case and rubber strap. The strap is a bit stiff compared to other straps that I experienced from other Casios and has a plastic buckle. The stainless steel case back shows the module number 3518, 100 meters of water resistance, and says that this watch is made in China. It is held with 4 screws. If we look at the case from the sides, we can see that it's basically 2 pieces of resin pressed against each other. The upper piece is protecting the face of the watch, and the lower one provides the structure for the insides and is linked to the straps. Together they measure 16.8 mm in thickness. The Casio WS-1500H has black textured buttons on both sides of the watch, and these, my friends, are a joy to use. They require very low effort and they are easy to operate. The upper part of the case looks like it's clamping down on the crystal. It shows illuminator at the top and 10-year battery life at the bottom. We can see some small screws, but these serve no purpose other than decoration. The crystal is acrylic, and I don't mind that, but Casio offers mineral glass with the Casio DW-291H, and both watches go for the same price. I think that's a missed opportunity to increase the value that this watch offers. Now, what's under the crystal is the most interesting part and the reason why I love this watch. I never went fishing, but this watch can be for anyone who enjoys funky Casio watches. This dial is divided in 2 parts. The bottom part is the most common one, a digital display that shows the time, day, date, and month. It is also the display that's used to set up the watch. The upper part is where the magic happens. This watch is supposed to tell you the best times to go fishing. It does that based on the moon phase. Going from right to left, we have a small circle that shows the moon phase. A full circle means it's a new moon, and an empty circle is a full moon. Right now, the watch shows level 5 fishing, which means it's the maximum relative favorable time to go fishing. It is also the maximum relative favorable time to press that like button if you are finding this video informative or entertaining. And why not subscribe for more videos? Thank you. Such a level happens in full moon, new moon, or the phases directly preceding them. To sum up, the more markers on the top right indicator, the more fish you're likely to catch. The watch knows this using your longitudinal data that you enter when you set up the watch. I won't go into detail on how to do that for the sake of keeping this video short, but I will make a separate user manual video soon. The top left corner is an analog looking digital display. It shows your local time and can be used to keep an eye on the time when using other modes, and it is big enough to catch the time at a glance as opposed to the smaller one on the Casio DW-291H. The Casio WS-1500H has multiple modes. A fishing mode that allows you to check when it's the best time to go fishing within the same day by hourly increments, a stopwatch, countdown timer, an alarm, a dual time feature allowing to keep track of 2 time zones simultaneously. It also offers an accuracy of plus or minus 30 seconds per month and an automatic calendar till 2099. There are 2 LED lights at the bottom of the screen. The illumination is not the best I've seen on a Casio, but it's decent considering the size of the display. In terms of wearability, it does take space on my 6¼ inch wrist. Let's not forget that this is a 50mm diameter watch, 16.8mm thick, and the lug to lug is 54.5, so it's a big watch. The rounded profile does help a little bit, and it's a sports watch, so it's expected to wear this large. The strap is comfortable and didn't cause any discomfort while wearing it. Let's go to the pros and cons. I really like the watch face. It is very interesting to look at, and once I understand what everything means, telling the time became a fun experience. I appreciate that the analog looking display is large enough to tell the time comfortably. The digital display is also big and legible. The buttons are very well sized and easy to press. What can be improved? I think a mineral crystal would add more confidence in using this watch as a tool watch or a beater. There are some places that are not covered by the resin case, and they can be exposed to knocks that might break the crystal. The plastic cuts that mark the indicators on the dial are a bit too high, which makes the legibility outside of telling the time difficult at different angles. Other than that, this is a great watch whether fishing for you is a hobby or a profession. It is also great if you're just into collecting fun Casio watches. If you have experience with this watch or you tried it while fishing, please share with us your experience by commenting below. If you've enjoyed this video, please leave a like and consider subscribing for more awesome stuff in the future. I'll leave you with these two videos of awesome looking Casio watches. I'm sure you will like them. Thank you so much for watching.